Hi, this is Mel Sol with the Mel Sol Golf School, and today is Thursday. Guess what Thursdays are? Thursdays are Technical Thursdays. Here is where we talk about the technical part of the golf swing, the swing mechanics, as we sometimes call it. What is the right way or the wrong way to swing a golf club? And of course, there's 100,000 opinions on how to swing a golf club. So what I do is I base my decisions on my teaching by studying all the great players, and I look for common denominators. I look for what do most of the players, not all of the players are going to do all of the things all of the time. So I want to look, okay, what do most of the players do every time? Those are the things that I want to teach my students. Then I look for what do these golfers never do. If they don't do it, that's something I want to get my student out of. If he's doing it, I want to get my student out of it. I never want to teach that. And then there's going to be the gray area of some players do it and some players don't. Some players let the elbow go up, others keep it in, some people cross the line, some people don't. Those are the gray areas where I actually leave it to the student for his own interpretation. But there are certain basic fundamentals that are common denominators in all good players. We've already spoken about the address position, alignment, ball position, making sure those things are correct. So today we're going to talk about the start of the backswing. And of course the very beginning, the very start of the backswing can be the make or break of your golf swing. If you get it wrong, you are already in the wrong position before you start your downswing. So to start the backswing, most great players start the backswing by moving their chest. And that allows the arms and the chest and everything to move all simultaneously. And there's not a lot of manipulation going on with the hands. There are great players like Johnny Miller and Hubert Green who used to, get the club up quickly. So as I said, there's exceptions to the rule. But most of the great players, if you look at Jack Nicklaus, if you look at Bobby Jones, if you look at Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, all of these guys, when they start, this first move here, the arms actually stay, and I'm going to use the word relatively straight. They're not rigid. It's not like this. But they're also not like that, where we get what I call elbow separation. So sometimes what you can do is practice just putting your two palms together like this and see if you can just keep the triangle and just let your body rotate around your spine, maintaining the spine angle. And you'll see when I get to here, my hand should be in this position here. Now, if I take the golf club and do that, the same thing. So when I'm making a nice turn, there's not a lot of manipulation going on here. The momentum, once I get here, the momentum will take me to the top of the backswing. Grip pressure is so important. If I grip it really tight, I'm going to get to here and there's going to be no wrist hinge. I want my grip pressure on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being squeezing it as hard as you can and 1 being holding it as loose as you can. You want to have about a 3 or a 4 in grip pressure. My grip pressure is soft so that when I go up from here, the wrists will hinge on their own. I'm not cocking my wrist. I'm not consciously, the momentum of the club is hinging my wrist because my grip pressure is soft. We're going to talk next week about the start of the downswing, and all of this wrist hinge setting up here is critical to the way that you start the downswing. Now, let's just go over one more little drill that you can do either on the range or at home. If you take a club and stick it just under your sternum and extend your arms down the shaft and go into your golf posture, you'll notice that when you do this, in order for everything to work in sync, you have to start the backswing with your chest. If I start the backswing with my hands, you can see the club's going to get caught up in my shirt. But if I go to here, now the club moves away, that's going to take me to the top of my backswing. So those are two drills you can do. One is just putting your palms together. The other one is putting the club here, doing that 2 or 3 times, Then let the club slide down, do it there, and then to the top of the backswing. So now when you practice, you can take the club, do a couple of practice swings first. Just let the club swing back like this. And now when you go to the ball, you can do the same thing. You can say, okay, that's where I want to go. Right at the target. So the next time at home or at the range, try that. When you increase your arc, you're also going to increase club head speed, which is going to help you hit the ball a lot further.